Hey everybody, thanks for coming to our website to check out the properties that we have for sale in Pahrump, Nevada. At the time that I'm recording this video, we're releasing 4 properties on the website, but in the weeks and months to come, we're going to have a lot more inventory in this region. It's an area that we really like because it's a residential area with city utilities, and it makes it ideal not only for residential purposes, but because of its proximity to Las Vegas, it makes it ideal for investment purposes. And because of that, while we only have 4 properties right now, we anticipate that we're going to have dozens and dozens more in the weeks and months to come. Point being, we have a listing page on our website called Nevada Properties for Sale, and here's where you can find all of these properties. Now, as noted, at the moment we have 4, but we intend to have many, many more to come. And when we get to have a bulk of inventory in a specific region, we like to create a page like the one you've landed on today, where we try to cover as much information about that region as possible. So on the page you're looking at today, this is going to help kind of introduce you to Pahrump, Nevada. And first, we've got a frequently asked questions section down here that I would encourage you guys, if you're serious buyers, if you're serious about buying land out here, if you have questions, they will likely be addressed here. We tend to get the same types of questions all the time. We address them on the listing page and in the property videos, but we also write them up here. So if you have questions, for instance, about zoning or about legal access or about land contracts and what kind of terms we offer, all of that can be found on this page. More importantly, however, we also have a master spreadsheet that's linked right here, and it's going to be linked on all of our Pahrump property pages. And if you click on this, it's going to bring up this spreadsheet. Now, we like to provide this for our buyers because it helps kind of delineate a lot of information and helps you compare and contrast properties. So let me just kind of walk you through the spreadsheet, and this is going to be a kind of helpful way to ultimately absorb, digest all the information that we have on these and help kind of narrow down your search and figure out which property works best for you. So first, I just want to show you each of these properties. We've got the APN number for the property. That's the assessor's parcel number. That helps you kind of look up some legal information on the land if you choose to. Additionally, each of these properties comes with an actual formal street address. They have legal descriptions like what you see here, unit, block, lot. Those are the legal addresses, but this is the actual physical address. And of course, as with all of our spreadsheets, when you click on any one of these physical addresses, it'll bring up a link, which when you click, will show you that property in Google Maps. Now, additionally, we also have plat maps for all of our properties right here. When you click on these links, it will bring up a plat map that will also demonstrate to you the size, shape, footprint of the property. Of course, both these links are also included on individual listing pages, but we like to provide them for you here. Along with the legal descriptions of the land, we have a column here for acreage, which shows you exactly how big or how small these properties are. And then we have some additional columns here about roads, power, telecom, water, and sewer. Now, because all of these properties are in developing regions that are zoned for residential, most of the roads you'll find in this area are all paved. If they're gravel, they're still pretty navigable by any vehicle type. But the point is that we detail for you what the road conditions are like. Additionally, the power situation, we like to show you with each of these properties, whether it's at the lot line, whether it's nearby, whether it's in the area, or whether it's not serviced by power. For the record, I don't anticipate us having any properties that will not be serviced by power, but if you ever have any questions about that, the individual listing pages will detail that, as well as, of course, this spreadsheet. Telecom, of course, refers to underground utilities, telephone lines, internet, fiber optic cable, whatever's on the property or around the property, we're going to have listed in this column. And then water, sewer. All of these properties are in regions that are zoned to be serviced by city utilities. Some, however, are a little more, let's say, developed than others. Some of them are in dense residential areas where there's water lines right to the house next door, and some of them might be 2 blocks over from some home sites, in which case it might do a buyer some good to investigate the cost of getting, let's say, water or power or whatever extended to the subject property. DDR, if you see DDR here in the spreadsheet, it means due diligence required. It means we don't exactly know. It means you're going to need to talk to the utility company. It means probably, but you should verify. And we have a little note here under all these DDRs that kind of elaborates on that. Additionally, guys, we've got a column here in the spreadsheet that details the price of the property. You can figure out what's in your budget and what's not in your budget and compare them that way. Of course, the status, what's available, what's sold, anything that's marked blue is going to be sold. We have the terms that we're offering in all these properties. We don't normally finance properties, but we're going to do that with all of our Pahrump lots with easy down payments and monthly payments. Most of them $2,500 and about a $250 payment per month. And then over here, we also have some buy now links, which you'll be able to click to purchase the properties. Now, let me just show you guys the most important column that we have here on the spreadsheet is the reference number column. So if you look through all of these rows of data and you find a property that really interests you, at least on paper, you can come over here and you can click a specific reference number, and that will take you to that specific listing page. And here you'll be able to read more property-specific notes on the land itself, as well as find more legal information about the property, zoning details, covenants and restrictions if they exist, etc. The aforementioned plat maps are down here. We have some photos from around the Pahrump Valley just to give you a sense of local color. And then we will always have property-specific photos on these pages, photos from the land itself. Additionally, we may include an extra video at the bottom of the page to give you some more details about a property if we feel it's merited. Most importantly, however, on these pages, we have two buttons that you can click to purchase the property. Again, these links will also be on the spreadsheet. But for instance, if you want to take advantage of one of our financing options, you can come here, click this button, and it will take you to secure checkout, where we'll ask for whatever the deposit is, $3,000, $2,500, etc. And then we'll set up a monthly reoccurring payment of whatever, $250 a month, etc. We'll also ask you for all the information that we'll need for the land contract. Or if you'd like to purchase the property for cash, you can click this button up here, and it will take you to another secure checkout where we will only be asking for $500 down. Just to be clear, everybody, this is a non-refundable earnest money deposit. We don't anticipate the average person can charge $6,000 or $8,000 on a credit card. So this $500 sort of allows you to kick off a process by which you're paying for the property all at once and pretty soon after you put down the $500. To be clear, guys, we offer you an option down here to close outside of escrow or with the title company. Depending on your preference, we will accommodate either. Anyway, of course, more information can be found on all of these listings, but the spreadsheet that you found on this page is ultimately the best way to kind of navigate this information, compare and contrast these lots, and find the one that works best for you. Hope you found this informative, guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@hemingwayland.com. As always, thanks for watching.